Hi everyone, it's Michael here at the Creativity Hub with another update for you. It is the busy season, as you would expect. So yeah, we are getting geared up for our massive onslaught of convention extravaganzas that are coming soon. I've mentioned on previous videos, of course, that Creativity Hub, the team is going to be at Essen Spiel towards the end of October over in Germany. And we're also going to be at PAX Unplugged in Philadelphia from November 17th to the 19th. Now, the magic doesn't just happen. We don't just show up and all of a sudden, bing, things are amazing and wonderful. No, it takes an awful lot of work and preparation and pre-planning. So that is what we're doing right now. Basically planning on how the booth will look, the layout, how much product to bring, all of that good stuff. You need to consider pretty much everything. You're in a completely different country. You don't have access to all the things that you would normally have access to, and as such, preparation becomes key. But we are very excited. It's going to be a very, very good time. Not only because we are going to be presenting, of course, our two new games, Untold and Blank, to a fervent and excited and prepared audience who are ready to check out our new stuff. Now, on the subject of those new games, let's talk about Untold first. Previously, I did that big run-through video which showed off everything that was in the initial proof print copy of the game. Well, since then, we now have received a second couple of copies that have had improvements and changes implemented into the whole thing, basically. So as you'll be able to see from this one, this is the second version, the second proof print. The front cover, way lighter. It's actually a lot easier to see all the stuff that's going on at the front of it. If you look inside of it, which I will do a couple of shots now, you'll be able to see things like we've done color correction. We have made sure that the scene cards are now a lot easier to read, so they have these little things on the background behind all of the icons. The rulebook has also been updated as well, so everything that you get in the game is reflected in the actual rulebook too. So yeah, we are 95% there. There's a couple of other things that need to be definitely changed with regards to just correcting color for the outcome cards. That seems to be the main thing that we just need to get 100% done. But our manufacturers over in China, we are working super closely with them to make sure that everything is going to be utterly perfect. Everything is completely on track as planned. This is a good thing. Nothing too terrible has happened thus far, which is nice. But yeah, we've been planning, we've been just making sure that everything that we want in this game is exactly how it should be. And as such, we are super excited about it. It looks great. We are very, very happy with how it's turned out thus far. And with those extra couple of little changes that we have mentioned previously that still need to be implemented, this is going to be a beautiful, beautiful package. And we really hope that you guys enjoy it when it lands on your tables. Now, our second game, of course, is Blank, the card game. And we have had a few people asking for information about it. Rory, who, of course, went over to America for Gen Con, got to show it to an awful lot of people. And the feedback, it must be said, was way, way better than we expected. And we expected a lot. So yeah, there was an awful lot of great feedback. People really, really excited about the game. They love the fact that the initial entry to the rules is really, really straightforward. You have a hand of cards, you play cards matching the color or the number that's currently on top of the discard pile, get rid of all your cards, you win the game. Simple. What happens though, of course, when you win the game is you get to write your own rule, which will be implemented into future games. You can also, should you choose to do so, customize a game card instead. And when that hits the top of the discard pile, that triggers immediately. So you can essentially make the game however you want it to be. You can turn it into a strategy game, a dexterity game, a trivia game, but the big push is that you make it your game. And shock, that's the tagline. It's a really good one. We're quite pleased with that. So yeah, the idea is we wanted to make a really accessible game that anybody could get into, anybody could play, but then it essentially turns into game design 101. You get to see what works when you introduce certain rules. You get to see what doesn't work and how you can pull them back and fix the issues that you might have brought up in a certain game. It's really, really exciting. We are really super looking forward to getting it into the hands of as many people as possible. And we're also, don't tell anybody, trying to get a whole bunch of different game designers on board as well to see if they'd be interested in helping us come up with some new rules as well. So yeah, when we have some more information about that, we shall of course let you know. It would be a lovely thing if the one thing you did today, if you have an Instagram account, go and check out the Blank Instagram. So what we're going to be doing there is putting up rules and customized game cards that people have suggested to us, or people have made in their own copies of the game. We're going to be putting those up, and people can then take those ideas and implement them into their own games as well. Now, naturally, at the moment, most of the cards are going to be from people who play tested the game and folks here in the office. I have a personal favorite, which I will be extolling the merits of as it comes up, but I'm very pleased and happy with it. I think it's a very clever one if you are a massive nerd like I am. But yeah, once the game then gets out into the larger and wider audience, we really want to push the whole community aspect of Blank. We want to see the rules that people are making. We want to hear about the game cards that people are creating and adding into their copies of Blank. And yeah, who knows? If you have a great idea, we want to hear it. We want to share it with the world, and we want more people just to be sort of like checking out their versions of the game and seeing how they compare with other people's versions of the game, and basically making this amazing Blank community. That is basically our dream, and that would be a wonderful thing. So links to that are in the comments below the YouTube video. Also, if you're watching this on the current Kickstarter campaign for Untold, they are in the text below this video too. But yeah, I think that is kind of it. As ever, if you have anything you want to let us know, you can get us on social media, get us on Twitter, Facebook, all that good stuff. You can drop me an email directly, should you so desire. And until the next time, we will see you soon. Bye-bye.